Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Some news in that Ben Whittaker, former Olympic silver medalist, who is 9 wins and a draw in 10 fights with 6 KOs, he has signed with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. Now, originally he was with Boxer. I think he signed in 2021. He only had 10 fights. He's had a stop-start career, but at 28, he needs that big push now. He's from the Midlands, West Brom, I think it is. And his last victory was a good 2-round destruction of Liam Cameron. That was a rematch. And the first fight, as you probably remember, it appeared that Whitaker may have quit. You know, they both went over the top rope, and Whitaker was, reluctant. He appeared to be reluctant to continue, let's put it that way. But he got the job done in the rematch in very good style. And now Matchroom have signed him to what they describe as a long-term deal. And there was an article in Boxing Scene. Whitaker is quoted here. He says, Ben Whittaker and Matchroom Boxing, it sounds very good. It has a nice ring to it. This is Whitaker talking. He said, I think things happen for a reason. I'm at the right stage of my career now to pick the right platform and go for the right fights. So this just made sense. And of course, as we know, DAZN, Matchroom has recently signed a deal within the last couple of days with Turki Al-Sheikh. That's going to boost Matchroom and Eddie Hearn's profile and their bargaining power. But Whitaker said, I've only had 10 fights so far. There have been a few ups and downs in those, but I'm lucky that the experience I have so far will take me far in my career. From the amateurs to Olympic medals to professional wins, I'm ready for the next step, and I truly feel like this is a fresh start. I can't wait to embark on this new chapter. I have a great team behind me with Andy Lee in my corner, and I'm really excited to make my debut for Matchroom Boxing. Yes, Andy Lee in your corner is always a plus, I think. Very, very talented teacher. Tyson Fury said he's not a trainer, he's a teacher. I think that's a good way of putting it. So Whitaker goes on, he said, I first met Eddie as an amateur when I was training in Sheffield and AJ was there in the gym. We always knew this time would come, and I'm very happy that this moment has finally arrived for us to work together. I'm grateful to Eddie and Frank Smith. All my family have known this is where I wanted to be. It had to be the right time, but we're here now. I know all the team here. They're very professional. I honestly can't wait to get started. I remember being shown around Matchroom HQ during COVID at Fight Camp. You remember that? And Eddie said then he wanted to make me a star, make me a champion. It didn't quite pan out then, but we're here now with a better haircut than I had back then and a better version of me. The plan now remains as what it was back then. Of course, my popularity has grown and my profile has got bigger. But I think with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, I'll become even more of a household name and one day become a world champ. I'm ranked well with both the IBF and the WBC, so that was another reason why I wanted to come on board with Matchroom, because I believe they will help navigate my path towards winning those belts at the right time. That's what I'm here for. Now, Hearn has also spoken about the signing. He said, Whitaker, is phenomenal. This is the greatest signing to make in boxing today. Ben Whittaker is a generational talent, and we're ready to take his career to a whole new level. This long-term deal will propel Ben to global superstardom, solidifying his reputation as a household name and steering him towards future world titles. He will be number one. He has the world at his feet, and I'm beyond excited to finally be promoting this great young man. And then Frank Smith chucked his 2 cents in. He said, this is a truly satisfying signing for Matchroom Boxing. It's a game changer. I couldn't be happier. I have no doubt that Ben will become a world champion, and we will do everything in our powers to promote him in the way he deserves, and the way the UK deserves too. He is a future legend in British boxing. So no pressure there, Ben Whittaker. You're a future legend. You're a generational talent, global superstardom. Yeah, I mean, look, I think Ben Whittaker is a talented guy, a very talented guy. I think the reason he's not struggled, but it's been up and down. He's kind of struggled a bit, hasn't he? When he was with Ben Shalom and Boxer and Sky, I think he probably signed with them because he wanted to be on Sky, and he was offered a lot of money to sign because they Shalom was given a lot of money by Sky to sign, Olympic talents and so on. Fraser Clark was another one, Lauren Price, Karis Artinstall and others. But he's had a very stuttering first few years of his career. He's 28 now, so he's probably in his physical prime. It's not to say he can't get better, but he's filled out. He's got his man strength, and when you consider how many light heavyweights Queensberry have, and the relationship between Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, which is very positive, I think what will happen is Eddie will probably be looking to match Whitaker with one of Warren's leading light heavies, because Warren has got, as well as having lots and lots of heavyweights, he's got lots of light heavyweights. So Whitaker, I think mentally, his attitude, not mentally, but his attitude, his probably arrogance has got in the way in the past, and I think the business with when he went over the top rope and it looked like he quit, and he got a lot of flack for that, Liam Cameron, of course, the opponent. I think that might have woken him up, made him think, actually, I've got to start working here, which is why Andy Lee came in. Andy Lee won't take any bollocks off him. So I think this is a very, very positive thing, and it'll be interesting to see if Whitaker does finally sort of fulfill his potential, because when you're a leading amateur and you turn pro, it is all about potential. It's not about unless you're like Lomachenko, I suppose, or someone like that, maybe a sort of Andy Cruz type figure, people who can be fast-tracked. I mean, I wouldn't say that Whitaker is a generational talent or a future global superstar. I don't know whether he'll get there, but at least he can try to do what all boxers do, which is to maximise his talent. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this. Perhaps we'll see a Ben Whittaker who shines in the ring. I hope he cuts out all the fucking showboating bullshit, which I hate. Maybe you like it. I certainly don't. But let me know what you think. How good do you think Ben Whittaker is? I think he's got it all to prove. All right. But you may disagree. So if you do, just say your piece. Anyway, look, thanks for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button, because they count the likes. I have no idea why. They being YouTube, of course. God bless them. And come on, join us. Hit the subscribe button. Costs you nothing. Takes a second. And we got videos for you every day. Nearly every day of the week, anyway. All right, ladies and gents. Thanks a lot. And bye for now.